What is up, guys? Stark here. I am back for day 23 of the 25 Days of Fate, and we are almost there. We only got 2-3 more videos to make, so we pretty much made it. A couple bumps in the road near the end there, but we managed to pull it off. Some of the videos I wanted to make I didn't end up making, but yeah, I'll try and get to them at some point in the future. For now, though, yesterday we did the video for all the banners in the game that are coming out next year, and today's video is going to cut that list down to my top 10 personal banners that I will be pulling for and or think are good in 2020. So I'm going to start with January and just go down the list. They're not in any specific order or anything like that, but I'm going to pick out the 10 that popped out the most to me, or the ones that I'm trying to pull for, and I'll talk about them a little bit and why I want them, and we'll move on. So starting, number one here is going to be Hokusai, which is coming out. Honestly speaking, Hokusai is coming out really soon. She comes out at the beginning of the year, January 1st. Whatever New Year's banner we get is going to be really good. It'll have Hokusai on it, but the other servants are yet to be determined. I don't think they're going to be the same as the ones that were on Japan. But if it is true, like if those are the same servants, then we have a good batch. We have Gilgamesh, Archer of Shinjuku, Melt, Tamamono Mai, and Minamoto Musashi. So, that's a pretty good list. We're almost definitely going to get Musashi and Hokusai at the very least, and I'm sure they'll give us some other characters as well. So either way, good banner. Hokusai is a really good servant and probably one of the more popular ones for the next year, so I expect a lot of people to be pulling for that. So that's definitely number one on my list. It'll be the first one that comes out, so I definitely have to make sure I take care of that first and foremost. Moving on after that, we go to the end of January for January 31st, where Semiramis will be introduced. Now, the one that I personally want to pull on, there's two different ones. So Semiramis comes out with two different Valentine batches. The first one comes out with Artoria Pendragon, Mordred, Altera, Orion, Artoria Pendragon Lancer, Nightingale, and Joan of Arc rated up. I honestly don't think that one's that good, so I'm definitely going to be skipping that one. The one that has my attention is the second one. So that has Semiramis rated up. Obviously, she's the new character. It also has Queen Eve, who I don't have, Quetzalcoatl, who I don't have, Drake, who I don't have, Jack, who I don't have, Osaka Behime, who I don't have, Sanzang I do have, Caster the Nightless City I don't have, and Tamamono Mai I do have, but MP levels up on her are always good. So for me personally, this banner is going to be fantastic. Now I know they're not all rated up at the same time. They're going to be dailies, but just the ability to pull for Semiramis with any one of these other characters and have potential for that is going to be great. So I'll probably go for the Semiramis and Jack, because Jack is probably right up there with Gilgamesh as one of my most sought after servants in the game. So if I could get Jack and Semiramis on the same time, that would be fantastic. The only drawback is that it is sandwiched between Hokusai and the next banner on my list, so I do have to be careful with my courts. But after the next banner, it's pretty smooth sailing there from then on as far as saving. So the next banner is going to be the revival of Shiki's Revenge, which is going to be in February 15th. As again, these dates are subjective to change because these were the Japanese version dates, so we're going to get different dates, but they're generally come out around the same time. But yeah, number 3 here is going to be Shiki. She comes back. I want to get Shiki first and foremost, like that was one of the characters I missed earlier on. And also I want to get Fujino because she only shows up on this banner and that's it. So I don't want to miss that. Like, I don't really know if I'm going to use her that often, but just the fact that she's so rare, I need to get her. Like, I just have to pull for her. At least get one copy of her and hopefully get Shiki along the way as well. Also, I should point out that I'm not including guaranteed SSRs in this video. Obviously, I'm going to pull on all those because they're guaranteed, and I have no problem spending money on this game, so that's just an easy one there. I didn't want to take the easy way out and put those on the list, but there are a couple really good rate-ups for guaranteed SSRs. Next up, we have the Anastasia pickup summon. This will bring out two characters who I really do want to get, the 5-star Anastasia and the 4-star Atalante Alter Berserker. So I really do want those two characters, and they both come out at the same time, so that's going to be a really opportune moment to get both of those. Next up, a couple weeks later, we have the Fate Apocrypha event, which introduces two new characters as well, Achilles and Charon. Now, I want both of these characters, so that's going to be a really good reason to pull for them. It also is the banner for the 4-star caster Sieg, so I'll be able to get some craft essences for that event and be able to, you know, make that event a little bit easier for me while I farm up and get all that stuff needed for that event. So that's cool. It's kind of like getting the best of both worlds for that. Next up, number 6, we have the Sigurd event. This will bring Sigurd for, he's the 5-star Saber and 5-star Brynhild, so 5-star Lancer there for that, and also a new 4-star Valkyrie to the mix there. So 3 really good characters that I want. Brynhild is a character I want, but I seldom pull on because she comes out at weird times. But I want Sigurd, so I'll have the opportunity to pull for Brynhild as well, and hopefully I can get her. She does not come back very often, which is very, very, very annoying. Straight after that, though, we do have number 7 on our list, and that is going to be the Anniversary. Now, I'm going to lump them into one little group here, but Scotty's coming out. She's my most sought-after servant of 2020. Definitely have to make sure I get her. As for which individual banner I'm going to pull on, it's really tough for me. I'm probably just going to pull on the one that comes out in the beginning where she's by herself, because I don't really need too many of the other characters, so I don't want that to get in the way of my rate ups. But if I had to pick one of them, I would probably go for the one with Scotty and Drake. Drake is another character that I really do want to get, but she's not limited, so I really don't go out of my way to get her. Like, I just hope I pull her one of these days. But that would be a good banner for me to pull on. Everyone else I pretty much have or don't really want. So those would be the ones I'd really go for. But if you don't have Sherlock Holmes, Scotty and Sherlock Holmes are rated up at the same time. So that would be a really good one if you don't have Sherlock Holmes. Next up, we have the Battle of New York. This will be in September 19th. And this is because of Gilgamesh. Honestly, because of Gilgamesh. So this one might not actually be on the list, depending on if Gilgamesh is rated up or not. In New Year's, I might be able to get him. But this is a good opportunity for me to finally get him. Like, he comes out in a really good time in the year. He comes out in September, so he comes out after like the Anniversary and all that, and the summer units. So I have the ability to like sort of save up a little bit for him, and he's in September, so I still have time to save up after him for the Christmas banners and stuff. So he comes out at a pretty opportune moment in the game for me to finally just wail out and go for him, and hopefully it doesn't hurt me too badly. Number 9 on the list is going to be the Sin Pickup Summon, the first one anyway. This brings out 3 new characters who are all pretty good. It also does have a really good craft essence with the flame count, being able to increase your Noble Phantasm strength as well as increasing your overcharge by 2 levels. So that'll be really cool to get that extra bit of overcharge on your Noble Phantasm on the first effect for it. So that's a pretty good one. Hopefully I'll be able to get that that craft essence there, as well as some of these new characters. And then the 10th banner that I want to pull on is going to be Bradamante, who will come out for Christmas in 2020. So she's a 5-star Lancer. It also does have Quetzalcoatl rated up, who I do need, and both versions of Martha. So that's pretty cool. You have a chance to pick up the 5-star ruler Martha, the 4-star ruler Martha, and you know it'll come out with the event as well for that year, for that Christmas. So you'll be able to get some craft essences there to help an increased rate for the drops and everything like that. So that'll be pretty cool. You'd be able to get some cool servants and some good craft essences along the way. There are obviously some other ones in there that I will pull for. The summer units, I didn't include them because I pull for them every year. So it doesn't really matter if they're good or not. I tend to just pull for them anyway. So there's that. I mean, obviously, banners that I have characters for that are coming back are good. They're just personally not good for me because I'm not going to pull on them. Sitonai, I'm going to probably pull for her in Halloween. Just a little honorable mention there. But yeah, those are the main banners I'm planning on pulling for in 2020. Let me know in the comments which banners you guys are looking forward to the most. And if you liked the video, feel free to like, comment, and subscribe. And as always, I do have the links below to my Twitter, Twitch, Patreon, and Discord. So feel free to check those out. And if you haven't entered the 25 Days of Fate Christmas giveaway, today and tomorrow are the final 2 days to enter into that giveaway. So make sure you comment on that video with your Twitter handle if you do have Twitter, so I can contact you if you win. And make sure you also do subscribe to my channel. That is also one of the requirements in order to have a chance to win a $100 gift card to Google Play or iTunes. So make sure you do that. The stream is still on for Christmas at 4 p.m. Eastern Time. So I'll be streaming before that. I'll be farming the event for the Altera, the Santa. Honestly speaking, I haven't even started it yet, so I'm gonna kind of cram it in there on the last day. So I'll be streaming for a while, but the giveaway will actually happen around 4 p.m. Eastern. I'll probably wait a couple minutes after 4 just so people can come in, you know, just in case they're a little bit late. But 4 p.m. that's when you guys want to be there. So hopefully I'll see you guys there. Hopefully you guys enjoy your Christmas, and hopefully you enjoyed this video series. So thanks for watching, guys, and I will see you tomorrow.